Welcome back guys to another video. I've been gone for a couple days, been a little busy at work, but today we're gonna unbox the new Moto G Power 2022 edition, which is just came out the last week of January, and we're gonna check it out, see what's inside the box. So here we do have a plain Moto box. Looks like Boost Mobile didn't put any extra marketing on it. They just send us the box like this, and here's the phone itself. It does tell us that we get a Moto G Power phone, a charger, a guide, and a SIM tool. So not much going on the outside, so let's get to the phone. So here in the box we do get a USB cable, which is a USB to Type-C. So USB to Type-C, regular cable, nothing crazy. So here's the cable itself, and then we also get a charging brick. So Motorola is still shipping these. The charging brick is a 10-watt charging brick, so it should charge pretty fast, and it's not a cheap charger. Here's the USB port, and then the Motorola logo on it. And then we do get the phone itself. Here's the phone itself. We get the phone here. We also get a SIM card slot opener, and we get some legal stuff from Motorola. So let me turn on the device and I'll tell you more about it. So here we have the Moto G Power 2022. We have a beautiful display in the front. The display is a 6.5 Max Vision HD Plus display. It does have a refresh rate of 90 Hertz, so good for gaming, good for streaming and stuff like that. So 6.5 display with a built-in front-facing camera. The front-facing camera in the front is an 8-megapixel camera, which is right here in the front, built into the LCD. It's pretty cool because it doesn't have the notch or anything like that, but it does have built-in the LCD right then and there. So that's an 8-megapixel camera. Here on the right side, we do have the volume rockers up and down, and then we also have the power button right here. On the left side, we do have the SIM card slot right here, so that's where you would poke with the little needle in the box, and that's how you would bring out your SIM card and add more memory through the SD card. Here at the bottom, we do have a Type-C port, a microphone hole, and then we have some speakers. On the top, we do have the headphone jack on the top and another mic for the when you talk on speaker. We also have a 3-camera system, so triple camera system. The main camera being a 50-megapixel camera. So as you can see right here, 50-megapixel camera. And then we also get a flash. And then we get 2 other cameras. One is a 2-megapixel macro camera and a 2-megapixel depth camera. So very cool. They look super cool the way they built them in. And then it's like a nice little gray, and it has like this little outline here in the back, as you can see. And then we also have a fingerprint sensor right here built in for security, so you can set up your security on your device and then unlock it with that fingerprint sensor. It is kind of like fingerprint friendly or oily friendly. I mean, you can see little spots and stuff like that. That's just from oil or my hands and stuff like that. So 50 megapixel camera, main camera here in the back, and then the flash, and then the device is here. Moto G Power, it is considered an entry-level device, an entry-level smartphone. Retail price for the device is $169, $179. Boost Mobile, if you get a new account or you upgrade, you can actually get it for $79.99. On their website, I believe it's also $79.99. And then I didn't find it on the Motorola website. It says Metro by T-Mobile and Boost Mobile carry it. But I didn't find any price, but I'm sure eventually it'll probably be like $200 or something like that. So entry-level device. I mean, it does have Android 11. It does have a water-repellent design, so it's meant to withstand some water, so it shouldn't get damaged too easy. Built in for the battery, we do get a 5,000 milliamp battery, which should last you about 3 days according to the specs on the Motorola website. And then for storage, which I was doing that up front, we do get 64 gigs built in. Right off the back, the software uses about 14.68 gigs, so the rest is for your memory. Android 11, we do get 4 gigs of RAM. And then the processor that we're running on this device, it is called a MediaTek Helio G37. That's the processor on this bad boy. And as you can see, the device doesn't have a lot of bloatware, doesn't have anything crazy, just has a Motorola app with some tips. And then it's super clean. I mean, so very accessible. I like the Motorola brand because they give you a lot of value for the price. So for $80, you get 64 gigs. where on a Samsung A32, that's about $200 to $280 for 64 gigs. You get 3 cameras, you get a 50 megapixel camera, and then like a Samsung would probably be about $280, $250 just for the same specs. Water repellent design, so it shouldn't, you know, if you were to get it wet a little bit, it shouldn't be damaged, which is super cool. And then for security, like I said, you can do your biometrics by the fingerprint, and also it also has the face unlock built in with the front-facing camera in the front. So the camera does pack a couple features. You can take pictures in macro. You get all these features: portrait mode, cutout, night vision, group selfie, live filter, and pro, and dual capture, which is dual like front facing and back camera, which is super cool. So as you can see, I'm actually recording with my iPhone, and I can take a picture of the front and then record the back as well at the same time, which is super cool. Haven't seen that many phones. And then I did take some pictures of the outside right now. It's a little cold out there, but as you can see, it captures the colors pretty cool. And then a lot of detail. Look at the zoom on that bad boy. And then let me go to another picture. There's a lot of details on these pictures. And there we have it. It's a good camera, 50 megapixels. And then the macro settings. There we go. So 50 megapixel, doesn't look like it's overdone, and it works good. Here we have the old Moto G Power. So this one had a 48 megapixel camera, 64 gigs of built-in memory, the same thing as this one, 64 gigs, but this one has a 50 megapixel camera, main camera, and this one has a 48 megapixel camera. So a little bit of redesign, a little bit of changes here from the older G Power. Fingerprint sensor on this one was built in on the side. Now it's built in the back, which I think is more popular in the back. And then battery life is about the same. And then design, a little shift in the front. As you can see, the cameras, one on the G Power from 2021, it's on the left. G Power on the 2022 is right in the middle, built into the LCD. And then a little bit about the same size, so not major differences. And then here's the Moto, or what is it, the Samsung A13 design, which is a new one, just came out as well. So about the same size, but like I said, this one retails for $250, and then this one retails for $169, which has a better pricing. And then they both have 64 gigs of memory. The only difference with this one, the Galaxy, is a 5G device, and then this one's not a 5G device, so that could also account for the price differences. So that's it. So once again, guys, this is the Moto G Power 2022 edition, just launched last week of January. As I said, this device gives us a nice, beautiful 6.5 HD plus display, max vision. We get 64 gigs of built-in memory. We can add a memory card on there up to terabyte. We also get Android 11. We get 3 cameras in the back, with the main camera being a 50 megapixel camera. We get the front-facing camera being an 8 megapixel camera in the front. Cool, sleek design, cool color. The color name of the device is dark robe, and that's the design. It has this edges right here, like a skin or something built into the plastic, which is not bad at all. And then this device retails for $169. It's not 5G, it's only 4G, which is okay. And then with upgrade and new number, you can actually pick it up for $79.99 in the Boost Mobile website or in store. And then that's it. Pretty much want to do a quick unboxing. Don't want to make the video any longer. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video helps you out. Drop a like as it helps me out. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.